Welcome to Inclusion Square. I am your host, Gillette Wedderburn, and today we will be talking about whatever parents wish they knew before their special education journey began. For many families, having a diagnosis could be something that is unexpected. It's probably from a teacher's observation, um, a parent realizing that something is different. It depends. But normally, it's usually very unexpected for parents or caregivers. It's something that they're observing. There is the way the child is speaking, the way the child is moving, a simple way the child respond to certain verbal cues or things that would require children to do things differently. But for that child, it's different. And suddenly the parents realize that something is wrong and the child is being evaluated. And the evaluation proved that something is different. And that could be a devastation for parents. But what I would like you to know is that a diagnosis does not limit your child. You have to set what you need for your child, and then from there, you can, with support, help your child to live a normal life. As a parent myself, I have to constantly remind myself that a diagnosis is not a limitation. What a diagnosis does is that it provides um, you with information so that you can be supported. And having that support allows you to the opportunity to gain information that will help your child to have a successful future, because not understanding the needs of your child, it limits you from giving that child the support that he or she may need. So just remember that having a diagnosis is literally one of the best things that you can do for your child. It does not provide limitation, it provides you with a support system. Another thing that parents wish they knew before their special education journey starts is that progress doesn't always come like in a straight line. It comes in small increments. It could be from just a word spoken, a friendship formed, a child who has gained confidence. Those are big wins for a child with special needs and for parents as well, because you are welcoming the opportunity to see your child progressing. It may not be huge progress, but those small wins need to be celebrated as those the big wins. Another thing that is huge, and for me, it's one of the things that I thrive on, is advocacy. Parents and caregivers are the ones who know their children the best. And you have to advocate for your child or your children, because speaking up doesn't mean that you are upset. It's probably because you're seeking understanding. You want to know what is the best recourse to take for your child or your children to be successful. And it's okay. A lot of times you might see a little resistance, but I'm telling you, advocating for your child or your children is one of the most important things that you can do as a parent with a child with special needs. Asking questions, seeking clarifications, and participating in activities in educational setting is huge. And as a special education teacher, I can tell you that that is one of the most important things that you can do for your child or your children if they are diagnosed with a learning disability. And remember, learning disability does not limit your child. You have to be there to show that you're there to give whatever support is needed. You need to show up. Showing up and advocating for your child is important. Again, this is not just me speaking from a being a special education teacher and also a parent. I'm also speaking because it is shown research has time and time again speak about the importance of partnership with educational settings. As parents, we need to partner with the educational settings so that our children can get the best outcome possible. Research has shown time and time again that when there is a partnership between a caregiver, parents, and schools, there are better learning outcomes. If you're a parent that's just beginning this journey, today I want you to understand you are not alone. Not only do you have Inclusion Square here to help you, to guide you, but there are countless resources out there. So today I'm asking you to rejoin me at our next segment so you can have more information. We will be discussing different topics and how we can work together to form a better understanding and support system for children with learning disability. Take one step at a time, learn as you go, celebrate every victory, and never underestimate the power of your voice. Thank you for spending time with us today at Inclusion Square. Remember, inclusion isn't simply having a seat at the table. It's about ensuring every person knows they belong and every voice is heard. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep making the square bigger. I am your host, and I will see you next time.